The U.S. House of Representatives is about to vote on landmark legislation that, if passed, lays down the first clear regulatory framework for the market. It is yet another milestone in the efforts to bring forces of clarity and stability to the rapidly growing industry of digital assets. What's in the bill? The bill being proposed by McHenry is pretty comprehensive in its scope. Spearheaded by Reverend Patrick McHenry, RNC, the language within the bill would establish clear guidelines for how the United States should go about regulating crypto markets. It will spell out, for example, what roles the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, will play in overseeing the industry. The bill has some specific features concerning this that it tries to create a unified regulatory framework for the vast array of issues affecting the crypto space. These include the classification of different types of digital assets, the responsibilities that crypto exchanges must assume, and mechanisms for investor protection. Industry's reaction and support. The crypto industry was pretty optimistic about this bill, and it might be the first negative development that actually eliminates the uncertainty in regulation. Many are of the opinion that the industry needs a very clear and consistent environment that may be the fertile ground for further innovation and growth. Surprisingly, the bill has even won some Democratic supporters who generally side with an abundance of caution when it comes to the divisive and polarized nature of most debates regarding crypto regulation. The bipartisan backing has increased the chances of the bill passing, but a number of significant challenges remain. Potential roadblocks to the bill's passage. The Senate, and in particular the Senate Banking Committee headed by Senator Sherrod Brown from Ohio, has shown no great joy in crypto legislation. Senator Brown has been one of the leading voices in criticizing the area of digital assets, citing potential risks on financial stability and the protection of consumers. The White House is also not without some reservations on the bill. The National Economic Council, under Lael Brainerd, cites concerns that the bill doesn't hand over enough power to federal regulators when it comes to stablecoins and the other major parts of the crypto market. That executive branch opposition could mean this is a bill with a lot of convoluted pathways to getting across the finish line. Stablecoin insulation. The other legislation insulated but with a representative to see stablecoin make its way into Congress is that bill. The bill looks to spell out a regulatory framework by which stablecoins can be issued and overseen, ensuring there are standards in these digital assets that are pegged to the value of traditional currency. The stablecoin bill has gotten some bipartisan support, but the White House seems to be throwing in jammers at the last minute. The National Economic Council and Treasury Department have pushed for stronger federal oversight on those activities, which stands at loggerheads with lawmakers advocating for a balanced approach involving both state and federal authorities. Market implications. If the bill passes, then it is likely that the implications on the cryptocurrency market are going to be huge. Clear regulatory guidelines will reduce the legal and compliance risks that crypto businesses currently face, and therefore probably attract more institutional investment, promoting better market stability. In general, what this means for investors is that they would feel there is more legitimacy with their investments in crypto if strong regulatory frameworks were adopted, and therefore could see more of them come to this market as retail investors. This should spur more growth in this market. Conclusion. The fate of what now goes for a House vote in the U.S. Congress holds the potential to reshape the future of digital assets. But with those considerable obstacles ahead, the progress thus far offers its own evidence that the idea of a well-regulated crypto market is gaining currency. As those observers watch the lawmakers, they will see how they navigate this process to see whether a successful balancing act emerges from the turmoil.